Yeah, I missed you, man. Yeah, me too.
What's going on, everybody? It's you, Bendy Sanders, giving you the best finger-licking content every week. I'm here today to tell y'all about my worst date I've ever had. It's actually fairly recent. It was August 21st, 2015. Was it? Yes, it was August 21st. All right. So, on a side note, I'd like to thank everybody who subscribed. 2 weeks ago, I had 0 subscribers, and 2 weeks later, I have 30. So I'd like to thank everybody who's been rocking with me. Um, Soon, I will be getting a camera and a laptop, and my videos will be more crisp and precise. So I'd like to thank everybody who's been dealing with the bad videos by me, but I thank you guys. Now, all right, this story is actually sort of a prequel to my homecoming rejection video, and it happens 2 months before. All right, so like I said, I've been talking to Michelle, quote unquote, for a couple months, and I finally decided to ask her on a date. So I get to school, I'm all ready to ask her, and we're at lunch, and I said, in like the blackest way ever, "Hey, you trying to slide to the movies with me?" And she's like, "Is that your way of asking me out on a date?" And I say, "Yeah." And she goes, "Oh, well, no, then." I was just like, dang, like my whole life just flashed before my eyes. I was like, whoa, chill. I was like, why? She's like, because you didn't ask me, right? So I get on my knees, no homo, pause. And she's like, I yell, would you go to I mean, not homecoming, what am I saying? Would you go to the movies with me? And she's like, yeah. And then like everybody looks and she says, yeah, because like I guess she didn't want to turn me down in front of everybody. Because your boy don't get turned down. Not anymore. Anyway, she said yeah, of course. So uh, people were actually thinking like leading up to that event, it was like it's like a montage. Like I'll say hi, whatever, And she thought I was too loud, so initially she said that's why initially she said no. But I had to show her that I was a cool dude. So and the awkward thing is I had her in 2 of my classes. I had her second and seventh. So that's every day. So, I'm extra quiet in the class. And when they call on me, like for the answer, I make sure I know them answer songs. She's stupid, you feel me? So, and everybody thought I was like scared to talk to her. Everybody who I was around who knew that I was going on a date with her, and like she caught me talking about her, and it was like the awkwardest thing. I was like, no, I'm not scared. She walks by, I was like, good, just like down, you feel me? So flash forward to Friday. Um, I ride my friend Sydney's bus to go to the movies. Not to to her house, so she could take me to the movies. And the thing I didn't know was that she rides her bus, and it was just like so awkward. Like she sat in front of me, and she saw me, and she was just like, "Hi," and I just waved because I don't know why I waved, but don't judge me, okay? So um, we went to her house, and she had texted me. We were texting back and forth saying like, "Can we do this tomorrow?" And I was just like, "I don't know if I want to go tomorrow because I actually want to go on Friday because Saturday." Yeet. So we went to no. She said she would only go if her friend can go, and she said, "Would you pay for her?" And of course, I'm thinking she's joking, right? And I was like, "Sure, whatever." I'm just trying to be nice because I didn't really know how much the movie tickets were. I thought it was like five, $3, I guess. Yeah, what town do I live in? But so we pick her up, and I wish I had the video. I wish I had the video of me picking her up. It was like beautiful, man. But I pick her up, and I open the door for her in the car, and like my friend's mom was just like, "Oh, okay, I see." I was like dabbing, doing a little beat cooking dance. You feel me? And then she like her mom made it so awkward. Like we were in a car listening to music. She turned the music down and said, "Oh, you guys would be cute. You guys like, you guys can talk. You know, like she said, you guys know you can talk, right?" And I'm just like, "Good." And it was just so awkward. I told her like straight out of Compton was rated R. You know, we might not be able to get in, but you should. I said I'll see what I can do, and she said, "Okay, cool, cool." So we get out the car and we get in front of the movie. It's like maybe 4, 5 ish, and it's still like bright out. So we're just talking about her life, my life, what she been through, what I've been through, or whatever. And then her friend comes, and oh my, this pissed me off. So the movie tickets were $10, and I had to pay not also for my friend. I had to pay for my friend, me, her friend, and her. And the movie tickets were $10.50. I spent like $40, 45 to $60 on the movies, plus popcorn and stuff for that. And I only had like $100 in my bank account, and I'm just like, almost like I don't even know what I almost did, but it was crazy. Like $60. Come on now, I don't even spend $60 on myself. Like, except it's for like a game or a new game I want. I could have bought 2K16 that was out at the time with that, but still $60. You gotta be crazy. And she of course said thank you or whatever. And her friend's a deuce, so you know how that turned out. So we get in the movies, straight out of Compton. She let us in. A lady let us in because I told her I was 18 and I showed her my permit real quick, and she's like, all right, you can go. And I'm like, cool, cool. So we're sitting at the table, and I actually have the video of us sitting at a table. I'll put it in the video right now. Okay, so um, we were in the movies, right? And I sat next to her, of course. I put my arm around her right about the part when Easy E breaks Dr. Dre out of not breaks, bails him out of jail. So then she's like, "Oh, you can get forward, like you can lean forward if you want to get more comfortable." I'm thinking like she's inviting me in. I'm just like, "Okay, okay." So um, we wait, what else did she do? No, okay, this is what happened. She she leaned forward, right? And I thought like she didn't want me to hold like wrap my arm around her and like body anymore. So like I like backed up, and she just looked at me, and I looked at her, and I thought we was about to kiss. But she tried me, cuz. No, I sort of leaned in, but I didn't want to seem like I was leaning in because I get rejected. And she just turned away. I was like, good dang. Don't judge me. Don't judge me, people. I've been through stuff. So we was watching the movie. She ended up having to leave, and my friend, her boyfriend, were in the lobby, doing what they do, and she had to go, and I was just holding her hand, and like she just like swiped her hand away. I'm just like, whoa, where the hell did that come from? I don't know if she was mad at me because she had to leave or whatever. I don't know. Frankly, I don't care at this point anymore. But she had to go, and I gave her a hug, and that was it for her. So I went back in the movie theater to watch the rest of the movie with my friend and her friend who stayed. And I asked her, did she like me? And she was like, I don't know. And like the way she said it made it seem like they were just playing me for the money or whatever, for a free date or whatever. So I'm just like, all right, I guess. But remember, this is a prequel, so what she did at Homecoming, I didn't know that until like 2 months later. I didn't experience that until 2 months later. But my other friend who knew about the date asked her how it went, and she said it was good. And she said, will you give him a chance? And she said, I don't know. And I was like, I guess. I'm still mad about that $60 though. $60 on a movie cut. But anyway, like the story continues in Homecoming Rejection. Well, that's about it. Please like, subscribe, in peace. Oh yeah, one more thing.